In this video, I'm going to go over the 3 main tactical reasons you would port or breach a window and a common mistake you want to avoid. The first and least likely tactical reason for porting a window is known as a port and entry. Just like it sounds, porting a window and then making entry into the objective. The port and entry method is unlikely because it is time consuming, it places you in a compromising position, and the risk of injury is high. A port and entry is more applicable for commercial doors or windows because it makes more tactical sense to walk through a large door or window than it does to crawl through a small one. The second tactical reason for porting a window is for distraction purposes. A distraction can be done quickly and it doesn't necessarily need special tools to do it, but you do have to be aware of projectiles making it far into the objective. The main reason for causing a distraction is to draw the suspect's attention away from the actual breach point where the team might be making entry. Since the purpose is to cause audible and possible visual fixation, it's not important that you spend a lot of time completing that task. I recommend you using a tool that gives you some standoff away from the threat area. Before I talk about the third tactical scenario for porting a window, I want to talk about the most common mistake officers make, and that's causing as much destruction as possible regardless of what their objective is. The third and final tactical reason that you would port a window is known as a port and cover. The objective here is to gain a visual and create angles with lethal coverage as quickly as possible. Again, we want to avoid the common mistake of creating as much destruction as possible because that's only going to waste time we may not have. To do this properly, you're going to need a tool with some standoff. Traditionally, fire poles have been used and they work pretty well. The very first thing you're going to do is make a hole in the glass towards the top of the blinds. This may take you 1 or 2 hits to do that. Once you get the tool inside, you need to visually see the top of the blinds, the headrail portion. Place your tool on the headrail and then simply force the headrail off of the side mounting brackets. Even after you complete that task, it's on the cover guy to let you know whether or not he can actually see inside. There may be other obstructions or other barriers in the way, or there may be photonic barriers preventing him from being able to see inside, in which case he'll relay that information to you, and then you may have to breach the entire window in order for him to see inside. Completing the porting portion of the port and cover is really about finesse and technique than it is about brute strength and being as destructive as possible. Avoid the common mistake of spending too much time at the breach point and causing too much destruction, which is going to impair your ability to complete the task. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.